didn't say now. All right. Is it working? Yep. All right, I'm back. What, 6 months? All right, here we are though. I'm back. I'm still very sleepy. Not sleeping a lot, but that's okay. We're gonna play some Pathfinder. Get back into the groove here. Hope you all join me. Yeah. I know some about this game, but I have not played any of it. This is a new start. I haven't even researched characters, so I'm probably gonna end up making another paladin because I'm a masochist. But welcome back, and let's do it. Let me make sure my tweet went out. It's very important, you know. You gotta do this stuff. All right. Let me open this up. All right, here we go. Welcome. I've been gone for a while. I already said all this. I've been gone like 6 months. I said I would be back, and now I'm back. Hopefully, you know. Well, not hopefully. I am back. I still got the new baby, so it's still very difficult, very sleepy. I may not make every stream, but as we go on in time, you know, I'm not gonna say that. I am gonna try to be regular, but you know, we'll see how it goes. Let's try it out. Let's see what happens. This is gonna be another long game. The first Pathfinder Kingmaker was so long. I did enjoy it, but it's very long. But we'll see. I heard this is pretty good. I have heard some complaints. I'm not gonna say them yet because I don't know yet. Those people that told me these things, what I've read, I'm gonna try to not let it color my opinion. Let's just go on. All right, without further ado, let's do this. Oh, hold on. We got a little message here. We as developers always try to improve our work. We need information, statistics. We use Unity Analytics. You can opt out. Would you like to opt in? If you click OK. But if I hit OK, it enables it? I already disabled it. All right, they can have my analytics for now. I'll disable it later. Hey, Dr. Awkward. Can you all hear me? Right? Is it loud? How's the audio? I am back. Thank you. I gave a whole spiel. There was nobody here. But I am back. I'm still very sleepy. Not sleeping much. The baby doesn't sleep a lot. But it gets better with time. You know, it's been 6 months. I came back faster than I thought. You know, it'll get easier as we go on. We're going to play Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I'm just going to repeat this spiel. That's okay. If somebody watched the video, they just get to see it twice. I heard a lot about it. I heard some bad things, but I heard a lot of good things. But we're going to see what happens. How are you, Dr. Hopper? Thanks for joining. Glad you're here. It's good to be back. My lights are a little bright. I got to tweak my setup. I'll do that later. See this? This wasn't doing this earlier. But I have a different shirt on. Seems to have affected it. That's okay. I've formatted my PC like twice since I've been gone. I tried Windows 11. It's not ready. All right, let's get going. Join the struggle against the world wound. The epic war between Galarian and the Abyss that has raged for more than 100 years. Up to now, the Crusader armies have barely managed to curb the overwhelming enemy forces, but not for longer. Demon Lords are preparing to strike a divisive blow. You will have to harness mythic powers, take command of the 5th Crusade, and lead it against the demonic hordes. So no kingdom, but, you know, a crusade. And again, if I'm like low energy or kind of slurry or sleepy sounding, it's because I'm sleeping. That's okay though. I'm drinking Red Bull. We'll see what happens. Have a baby. Oh, you got a young baby too. Yeah. Okay, almost 1. You're still not sleeping? Yeah, I know. I'm 6 months here, and I was like, can it get better, please? But now he's teething. So yours is almost 1, and you're still not sleeping. Yeah, what are you gonna do? It's a short period of their life. All right, difficulty. Weak. What is this? Normal. I got. You guys shit on me when I did normal last time. What's daring? Cool. Normal is reduced by 20%. Enemies are weak. Oh, this is weak. It literally. I mean, it says it's weak. Your character will not die. Okay, hold on. Daring. Is this like normal? Full damage. Enemies are slightly weaker. Your character will not die. Core. Wait, what is core? Choosing this is not recommended for the players. Okay, I am familiar with Pathfinder. I played Kingmaker, and I'm actually playing in a pen and paper game with like coworkers right now. So I'm kind of familiar with it. let's see what it is. Except, okay. Full damage. Enemies, more enemies than usual. Why can't it just be normal? Like standard. Everybody's equal. Standard power, usual crit. Will die after suffering a deadly injury. If your main character dies, the game is over. Oh yeah, that's what was before when I bitched about being a tank. Well, okay. If a character resting in a comfortable, your character can still die from an instant death effect, energy drain, poison, or other similar condition. If your main character dies, that's the same thing. Game music. Oh shit. Oh man, so did you not hear all that stuff I said? Hold on. I don't hear anything. See, this is why I should have monitoring on. It is still really loud, huh? How about now? I'm playing 2nd edition. Yeah, the new one. This is pretty weird. It's not weird, it's different. How is that? I guess I should eventually set up monitoring, or maybe set up monitoring and then like monitor right when I start and then turn it off, because it's weird hearing me, you know, like I hear my twice. Maybe I'll, man, I hope you got, I said that spiel twice. Now I'm wondering if y'all even heard it. Let's see what this sounds like. You might hear echo. Not muted. Oh shit. Hello, hello, hello. There's no sound. That did not help me. Okay. Hey, what's up, Andrew? How you been? Now I can hear you fine. Can't hear the music. Okay. We're gonna keep tweaking. This is the, you know, it's the first time back in a while. I've seen streamers do this. They just sit here and tweak for like an hour. No, we're not gonna do it for an hour. What's up, Andrew? Okay, can you hear music now? And is it too loud? Like compared to my voice. Testing, testing. Andrew, did you ever get your stuff back? That's what I want to know. Okay, you can hear it, but is it, can you hear my voice? Like, how is the balance here? Do you guys, Andrew, do you monitor? Like when you're, how do you do this? Okay. Yeah, you got your stuff back, or yeah, the audio is okay? So, oh, core seems like normal, right? Because this is hard. All right, we're gonna try. You can change it, right? I think you can change it. Like mid-game. Choosing the difficult is not, okay, I am familiar with it. Normal. Death's Door. So no Death's Door. You want, okay. If they suffer a deadly injury, then they will die. So does that mean you don't get like, can you still go to like -10 or like -9 before you die? I can hear music faintly. Your volume is good. So why is it faintly? It's, in my ears, it's not faint. So 5.8 decibels on that. What about here? I always have mic on max and game at 75. In your stream software, in OBS or whatever you use. All right, that's what, okay, I said that. Oh, that's good? Shit, I just changed it though. That's full mic, 75% desktop audio. Okay, you got your stuff back, that's awesome. Dead companions rise after combat. Auto level up, I don't want. Damage to part. Okay, this seems like normal game, like, right? I think so. All right, we're gonna try it, whatever. Next. Next. Oh, I think we gotta watch the thing now? Oh no, we're gonna make a character. All right, so right now I'm leaving it. See, I don't like this. You see this? Oh, look, it went away. I'll have to adjust that later. Fearless, hey, how you doing? This is my first playthrough. This is my first stream in 6 months. I'm back. Yes, and I just started. And I don't know what to expect. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make another paladin. That's what I was saying. I'll probably make another paladin because I'm a masochist. But you have like crusades and wars and stuff. Like you can make a mounted. I do know you can make like a mounted paladin. Like you have horses. I quit that shit job. Oh, the like food service catering or like you food supplier. To get a job with shit pay, but that's, you know, that's more important. I mean, if you can make it work with less pay and not want to kill yourself going to work, that's always, I find, to be better. Wait, where are the paladins? So is this Pathfinder 1 first? Because in Pathfinder 2nd edition, so if you missed it, I am playing a Pathfinder pen and paper campaign. I've been playing one with coworkers, and they're called champions, paladins. Many warriors, cavaliers swear themselves to a purpose. Animal companion, order. Is this a paladin? Athletics. Wait, what are his core stats? Is it charisma? Half elf, melee. Custom character. I don't. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna choose one of these. Oh, okay, you're right. Look, I'm not paying attention. These are pre-generated. Thank you. Create your champion from scratch. Here we go. That's right. Again, Dr. Awkward heard this. If I'm tired or kind of slurred, it's because I'm sleepy as hell. Because the baby's not sleeping still. But that's okay. Okay, here we go. Let's see what kind of pictures, portraits we have. Look at this guy. I'm gonna be this guy. Dwarf. Not a great selection. Guy's got a fedora. It could be this guy. A little hefty. Oh wait, hold on. Kingmaker. These are the from the first game. Oh, these I like these. Oh, this is my dude. I still haven't finished Kingmaker. Wow. And you don't get bored of it? If I stop playing a game, I guess unless I really, really love it, and I leave it for like months, I never go back to it. I used to. Should I do the same guy? I always like the way this guy looks, but he looks more like a fighter. There's not a lot of armored dudes. I mean, there's dwarves. There's this guy, he looks like a paladin. But I don't like all, that's a little much on the, a little ornate for me. Yeah. I'm really surprised by these new pictures. This guy's like a warrior. Looks like it. Got two blades. Got a orc. Who's this guy? This guy's like a battle mage. This guy's a cat person. What? That's a cool looking dwarf. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go with this guy. Maybe I'll see if you can install custom portraits. Alright, we're going with this guy. Next. Okay, here we go. Cavalier, druid, fighter, hunter, inquisitor, paladin. So this must be the original, like Pathfinder First Edition? Doesn't surprise me, baby. Yeah, I know. I was a little too optimistic. Actually, for a while, he would sleep like 4 hours, that was a lot. And then he started teething, so now it's like 2, maybe 2. I think the problem is I got stuck between chapters with only kingdom stuff. Yeah, you get bored. Terraria. I tried Terraria. Well, I could see you playing with your kids. I tried it myself, and side scrollers, I can't. You know, I played side scrollers like with the NES and like Sega, all the old school consoles, and then once we kind of got past that with the technology, it's hard for me to go back to them. Smite, evil, lay on hand. Okay, what are our types? Kind of like this warrior of the holy light. Some paladins use their gifts to focus on the holy light that shines within their souls. Look at that. With the gifts of purity and redemption, these paladins spend much of their lives helping others find the true path. What does that even mean? Like, I get what it means, but game mechanics wise, smite evil, alignment restriction, aura of courage, okay, immune to fear, divine health. Yeah, this all seems like run-of-the-mill paladin stuff. Power of faith added. Okay, at 4th level, gains 1 additional use of a healing. Okay, lay on hands. I forget. I gotta remember you are watching, so I don't skim over it. She gains 1 additional use of lay on hands per day. every 4 levels she attains beyond 4th. She can spend a use of Lay on Hands ability to call upon the power of faith as a standard action. This causes a Nimbus of Light to emanate from the warrior of the Holy Light in a 30-foot radius. All allies, including you, receive +1 bonus to AC, attack rolls, damage rolls, saving throws against fear as long as they... That's not bad. Instead of just a heal. Kind of like the Guardian though. Protection and guardianship of 1 creature at a time. That means I could protect like 1 person on my party. I mean, it'd be cool if it was everybody. Oh, this is like Divine Scion. Studied target. Like a rogue thing. +1 weapon attack. If a character deals sneak attack damage to, he studies that target. Hospitaler. But not much, honestly, is going with me. I just started streaming again. Oh, did you? So you quit for a while? All right, man. Welcome back. Me too. Look at that. How long were you out? Healing the poor. Martyr. Shouldering. Stigmata. Chant hymns of faith and cause bleeding stigmata. What the hell? To visibly appear on his body. He can manifest as a move action, swift action. Or can you just do a regular ass paladin? I guess you can. Oh no, you have to choose one of these, huh? No, I guess no. Just hit next and you just don't get any specialty stuff. Use recommended build. I kind of like this. What's a Stone Lord? Oh yeah, you have to. That's okay. That's only for dwarves. Warrior of the Holy Light. Divine Grace. Power of Faith. This is kind of cool. Smite Evil. Divine Bond. Power of Faith. That's the same thing, right? Wait. Oh, I just zoomed in on this guy. It's called the same thing? I guess... What? And then Power of Faith at level 8. Nimbus Light heals the Paladin, curing them of ability damage, 1d4, as per the spell Lesser Restoration? What? That's pretty good. Once per day is kind of weak. Alright, everything alright. It's not too much, right? Too bad. Real life stuff. You get a Mercy. Mark of Justice. Okay. Nimbus of Light grants allies in the area resistance 30 to fire, acid, what? Cold, electricity, and sonic energy? That seems kind of crazy. And that's not once a day. Shining Light. Unleash a 30-foot burst of pure white light as a standard action. Evil creatures take 1d6 for every 2 paladin levels, 1d6, and are blinded. Evil dragons, evil outsiders, and evil undead are blinded for 1d4. This is kind of cool, man. Oh, what? Armor of Faith is removed. I remember this. Power of Faith. Protection from critical hits. I'm kind of feeling this Warrior of the Holy Light. Plus, it sounds really cool. DR5 Evil. Immunity to compulsion spells and spell-like abilities. Alright, we're going to try this. Oh my god. Paladin again. Race. I didn't even pick a race, did I? What are details? Oh, what? Fortitude high. Class skills. Knowledge, lore, persuasion, knowledge, arcana, lore. Deadeye Pony. Hey, hey. Thanks, man. I'm glad to be back. Glad you're here. Yeah, we're playing Wrath of the Righteous Pathfinder. It's gonna be so long. But it looks pretty cool. We'll see. I think this crusade thing might be cooler than the kingdom management. I don't know. I have a friend at work that was kind of griping about it today. I was like, don't tell me too much. I'm gonna play it. But I think it's because he did it wrong. He got stuck. Told you I would try to be here. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate all y'all being here, man. It's awesome. It feels like a long time. It was 6 months, but it feels with a baby and not sleeping. It's delirious. Okay, humans +1, +2 to 1 ability score. +2 bonus to, okay. Skilled. Yeah, we're gonna be a human. How do I change the way I look? I don't want to, I mean, I gotta be this guy? The teeth, oh wait, I did an Aasimar before. Oh yeah, that's right. All golden and glowy. It looks crazy. What do you get? Heritage. Oh, this is kind of like a blend of Pathfinder 1 and 2. What version of Pathfinder is this? I got moved and everything last month. 6 months is kind of a long time. Is it? It feels like it. That feels like longer than that though. You got moved. Nice. Moving sucks. Most Aasimars do not know exactly where they're... Okay. Unique traits. Yeah, it's half angel. There's like an angel devil thing in this, right? You like choose to be an angel. Why not just go ahead and be a half angel and you become a full angel? Light halo. While using a halo, they gain +2 on saving throws against becoming blinded or dazzled. Isn't it also a light? Like an actual light, like provides light, like a flashlight? Lantern? Acid resistance 5, cold resistance 5, and electricity resistance 5. Unique traits. So I can either, it's either Aasimar or human. I get an extra feat and additional skill rank at first level. And +2 is crazy. To a 1 ability? I don't know. Why did I choose Aasimar before? I feel like I got better stuff. Blinded or dazzled? Aasimar. I don't know what to do. This all sounds cool, but +2 to an ability score? It's pretty good, man. That means I can get one of my cores to like 20 out of the box. Create a light. While using a halo, they gain a +2 circumstance. I should go with Aasimar, right? All right. Oh yeah, here we go. There we go. This is right. This is the extra stuff I was thinking. Angel kin. Mortal paragons of exceptional beauty, and they serve as exemplars of good and light, regardless of the myriad forms they take. So is the audio good? Game audio is, you can hear it, but it's not overpowering my voice, right? And just disregard this black shit on my head. I'll fix that later. And it's kind of bright, kind of blasted here with light. +2 racial bonus to strength and charisma? What? Well, there you go. There's my +2 right there to the core stats. +2 to lore. Use magic. Yeah, okay. Garuda blood. What's a Garuda? Isn't that cheese? Dexterity and wisdom. Invisibility once per day. Archon. Hold person once a day. Agathian blood. Oh, you get like a little Bobo, a little creature. Some frogs. Why would you want to summon mites? Gross. What's a regular Aasimar? This is like a unknown, just a vanilla Aasimar. Wisdom, charisma, persuasion +2, perception checks, and searing light spell. No, it's parry blooded. Okay, angel blooded. Boom. Wait, what? Possible selections? What? What is this? I chose this. Wait, what was the thing? What was that big prompt? I'm confused. Oh, okay. Most Asmars don't know where they come from. They're celestial powers. Similar qualities. Some, however, possess more unique traits. Okay. Possible selections. Why would it say that? I can see him right here. Why would it? What's a lawbringer? Sounds badass. Champions. Oh, that sounds cool, but that's more cleric-y. All right, here we go. Angel blooded. And you get restoration lesser straight up. But I just had that searing light holy warrior ability. It's the same thing. Dispels any temporary magical effects. Reducing one of the subject ability scores. Does not remove permanent effects such as curses or diseases. Cures 1d4 points of temporary ability damage. It also eliminates any fatigue. It does not restore. Alright. Well, why is this moving? But that's weird. Does this just show me what I get? Feats. Okay, yeah, it is. BBS. Background selection, none. I'm doing that next. Oh, it's just going over what I'm selecting. Okay. Craftsman. Noble. None. Oblate. You are a person of faith who spent her early years in the service of a temple. Possible selection. Scholar. Warrior. You've seen your fair share of blood, agony, and death, even death. Your music is the sound of clashing steel, and your life is often balancing on the edge of a blade. But that is who you are, a warrior, no more, no less. Wanderer. Like what? Do you get bonuses? Okay, look, I guess it's like sub-selections. If you choose warrior heritage, then you're gonna go gladiator, mercenary, guard, or bounty hunter. Wanderer, you're gonna be a nomad, but I don't know what they are. Like, kind of. Oh, okay, here we go. Nomads or lore, scimitars, hunter. I can make a range guy. I was bitching about him being in the front lines, and when he died, the game ended. It just made me so mad. I don't know if y'all remember that. I wasn't sure if you still had the button, but I'm glad you do. All right. Thanks, Andrew. That's awesome. Thanks, man. That's an awesome welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Does it go away? Once you get it, they take it away? If you don't do something? Or you meet certain requirements? Scholar. A divine scholar. Use divine advice on lore. Oblate. Healer. Acolyte. Healer adds lore and lore religion to the class skills. Okay. Use intelligence instead of wisdom. Martial discipline. If your character has the class skill weapon proficiency or armor proficiency granted by the selected background. I feel like the subscribe bonus or the subscribe noise was really low, right? What? Like I didn't even hear it. I got a lot of tweaking to do. I reinstalled everything because I upgraded to Windows 11 and it's not ready. And if you wait like past I think 10 days, you can't go back. So it was a format. So I reinstalled everything. That's why I got some tweaking. Healer. I don't want improved unarmed strike. I don't know which one to take. Noble. Leader. Persuasion. Rapiers, longswords, greatswords, and bucklers. Are they not proficient with longswords automatically? If the character already has the class skill, oh, here we go. Weapon proficiency or armor proficiency granted by the selected background, then the corresponding bonuses change to a +1 competence bonus in a case of skills and a +1 enhancement bonus in case of weapon proficiency, and -1 armor check penalty reduction in case of armor. This one's kind of cool. Well, it's either warrior. Let's see. Bounty hunter. Stealth. I don't care about that. Gladiators. Persuasion. Trident. Short sword. Light armor. What? Guard. Perception. Why would a guard have a short sword and light armor? Mercenary. Oh, these warriors. I'm not feeling that. Noble. Craftsman. I'll be a lumberjack. Miner. Farmhand. Courtier. Courtier. Emissary. I guess I'm gonna go with this one. Greatsword. Buckler? What about just like shield, regular shields? What's none? Your background is unknown and doesn't grant you any bonuses. What is the advantage to that? Acquired ability? According to Twitch's fact regarding Twitch affiliated inactivity, substantial inactivity, more than 12 months of no streaming. Even then, many factors can go on in determining if your account is still active. It would be performed in a case. Oh, wow, okay. I never finished Kingmaker. Deadeye, neither did, who was it, Dr. Awkward? Yeah. It's a long game. It's a long game. So 7 months. I almost got there. Oh, no, it's 12, okay. What's Marshall? I don't know. There's a lot of stuff here. Warrior of the Lenorm Kings. Is there a like a disadvantage to taking one of these? Why would you choose none? I guess you're like, I just want no background. I don't want any information. Making it up in my head. I guess I'll go with leader. Because then if I use a longsword or a greatsword, I'll get what? Does that mean I get +2? To a +1 competence bonus, a +1 enhancement bonus of weapon. Oh, no, it's +1. If you're already proficient, you'll get +1. All right, that's what we're going to do. What does that mean, leader? It's kind of vague. DS, Deity Selection. Look, the devil, Asmodeus. How do I even get to that? Where's Deity Selection? There's no button up here. Oh, it's right here. I kind of like this, although it seems like I don't know what's going on, but actually this interface is not too bad. It seems improved from the other one. I like this little ribbon here, this menu system. You can kind of see where you're at. All right. So I got +2 to strength and charisma off the bat. Point buy. I want to roll dice, but I guess they don't have that in here. And then I could sit here and roll for like 2 hours while y'all watch so I can get all 18s. Okay. Strength. At least 18. Charisma's got to be 18. I don't really care about dex. You need some con. Damn, that sucks. Unless I stat dump. Do I need intelligence? Skill points. Knowledge Arcana and Knowledge World checks, which actually... I think my skills are Arcana, but I'm already getting a +0. That is bullshit. -1 will give me 1 point. I can't... I could do stat dump on an int, and even if it doesn't affect it mechanically, I always feel like that my guy's dumb. He's just walking on like a dumbass. Wisdom. We use wisdom, don't we? Lore, nature, perception. Saving throws. Man, this is... Even with the +2, this sucks. I mean, I got 2 18s. That's pretty good, but... My dex is 10? Should I... I mean, I guess you can bump up stats later. 16? Do I need dex? I'm gonna wear heavy armor. The only thing is reflex save and initiative. Con... Ah, I guess I'll leave it like this. I mean, these are the core stats. It already has a +2 to will save. Reflex is 0. 18. I just don't like all these 10s. All right, whatever. Let's just go. Let's see what happens. Athletics. Where are the core ones? Class skill, right? Is that a check mark? Looks like a V. Persuasion, you already get +5. Jesus. 1 rank, I got +9. Knowledge Arcana, I feel like this is cool, but I'm more than likely gonna have some kind of magic user and they'll have Knowledge Arcana. He's a leader, so maybe he should have Knowledge World. I don't know. This is one of those things where you choose one and then you get going in the game and you're like, shit, I should have taken this one or this one. No trickery. I'd like to have athletics, but I already have a +4. He has used magic device +6? Oh, because charisma and racial. That's kind of cool. This is intelligence. This skill cannot be used if your character is not trained. Peoples, civilization, historical events, and societies. Okay, here's the real crunchy bits, the actual mechanics. Brew potions, decipher languages, recall knowledge. Lore is wisdom. Religion is wisdom. Oh, none of these are like, I mean, I guess they're all either intelligence or wisdom. Athletics is dex. No, it's strength. That's mobility. Okay. Move a heavy object. Climb an obstacle. Jump. Does this have to be trained? No. I don't know. Arcana, world. This is more like, do I try to find something I think I'm going to use? Or do I just choose something for roleplay purposes? I guess religion. He is a paladin. This, okay. Divine spells, scroll, scribing during camping. Does he? Are divine spells scribed? Recall knowledge about the planes or religion. I already have a +2. Why not just bump it up? There we go. Alright. Feat. He gets 1 feat. The feat? Yeah. Ability is mastered. Characters gain 1 feat at first level on every 2. Okay. Possible selections. Weapon focus? I don't know. I don't even know what weapons. Am I gonna do two-handed again? No, I didn't do two-handed. Last time I did sword and board with like that two-handed fighting, and then I had like feats to make my shield bash better. I don't know. Am I gonna be tanking or am I gonna be off tanking and get a real tank? Because last time, whenever I was tanking and my dude would die, it sucked. Because no matter how well all the other people do, if your main guy dies, it fades to black. Very frustrating. I even said I wasn't gonna make a melee guy again. I was gonna make either a magic user or a range guy, but here we are. All right, armor focus, brew potions, blind fight, destructive dispel. All right, maybe I'll go. Maybe I'll just go two-hand weapon. Just a big two-handed sword or hammer or axe. Coordinated defense. I can always. I don't know if you can respec unless you. I mean, maybe there's utilities. I don't know if you can do it in the game. Tower shield, spellcaster. See, now I'm like I should just go Google the best paladin build, but I don't want to do that. No, don't do that. Right? Let's But then if you get some crappy build and you make it wrong and then you suck in the game, that's not any good. Alright, fine. We'll go Great Sword. Classic Paladin. Greater Penetrating Strike. That's kind of sexual. Prerequisite for Dazzling Display, Shatter Defenses, Greater Weapon Focus. Weapon Focus Mythic. Double the bonuses on your attack rolls from Weapon Focus and Greater Weapon Focus. Dazzling Display. That's actually pretty cool because he has charisma. While wielding the weapon in which you have weapon focus, you can perform a bewildering show of prowess. You're like doing maneuvers and shit, like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Conan when he's twirling his sword. Make a persuasion, intimidate check to demoralize all foes within 30 feet who can see your display. Look at that guy twirl his sword. Damn. That's what they do. That's how they react. All right. Deity Selection. Abadar, god of cities, laws, merchants, and wealth. The god of walls and ditches. That seems odd. Aristel. Old Deadeye, the stag god. God of family, farming, hunting, and trade. Light of the sword. Iomedae. It's hard to pronounce. Iomedae. Goddess of righteous valor, justice, and honor. Favored weapon, longsword. Son of a... Why can't you be greatsword? Is there a god of war? Unarmed strike, master of masters. Sarene is the scimitar. Glaive. There's no... greatsword person? What does it mean, favored weapon? You just get free proficiency? Yeah, that helps. Thanks. Does favorite weapon give you anything, or does that just mean you're proficient for free? Because I already got that. Now I gotta look it up. All right, we're gonna look that up. That's not too bad. Spoilers. Pathfinder, Deity, Wrath of the Righteous, favored weapon. I wish the sound played when you all tabbed out. I don't see. Does using the favored weapon of the deities do anything? Well, sort of. You gain the ability to use your god's favored weapon if you aren't... Okay, it's just... yeah, it gives you proficiency. That's fine. This lady kind of fits with the glory, good, law, sun, war. Lawful good. There we go. You guys know it. That's easy decision. In 2E, favorite weapon has an effect for war priests, but that's about it. Okay. Body type. Thin, medium, big. All right, I'll go medium. Skin color. Can you make him pasty like me? Face. It's kind of trippy. He's got light coming out of his eyes and mouth. I mean, he's supposed to be like a good guy, but if you saw that, you'd be like, hey, kind of intimidating. Got gold lips. I guess this guy, I don't know. Scars. Jason Momoa style. Momoa. Eye color. No, you don't get to choose that. Okay. They only have one. Golden. That's got a sweet slick back. Let's see. Not too bad. Man bun. Bald. Alright, I guess we'll go with the classic short ponytail. Beard. Not bad. Kind of like that one too. Oh, hey now. It's like a dwarf. I would do it like this. Kind of like my beard. And then hair color choice. Yeah, that's not so weird looking. How come his eye color changed when I changed his... Oh, it matches his hair? Or not really matches, it just... That's weird. He has no pupils. These are some weird choices. Black. These are this and this kind of similar. Look at this. That's lighter. This is kind of like got that golden hue. Scar, face, hairstyle, beard, war paint, tattoos, clothes color. These are all different shades of gray. Show clothes, show headgear, and show backpack, but I don't have it. These are the weird check marks. Black, this. I mean, does this really matter? They're all very similar. Why do they, the second body type, they just like stretch them out, make them wide? Like, can you make it, can it be jacked? No. Clothes color, tattoos, war paint. Right there.
This will hurt.
Oh yeah, the voice selection. Cap Drago, how are you? Welcome back, welcome back. Glad to have you. I'm good. I'm sleepy, but I'm here. 6 months later. It's like I never left. Confident.
We do it my way.
We do it my way. Frank Sinatra.
All I see is blackness.
I should choose that guy.
Get it off me.
The paladin.
Let us press on.
Oh, there's the voice. That's the one. This is like the same guy.
I shall not falter. Their life ends here.
That doesn't sound that
Mere
confident.
flesh wound.
Reserved.
Let us bide our time.
Yes.
My wounds pile on.
I'll go ahead.
Don't know, don't care.
I like that one. That's the dwarf.
Damn, son.
Damn, son.
And off we go. Beautiful. I can find better.
Strike as one.
This is like deja vu, man. It's the same character. What made me leave for a while? A baby. Had a baby. So that's what I've been. Yeah. It's funny. Hillholm's not here, but he was like, we'll see you in 6 months. New baby. And I was like, nah, it'll be sooner than that. And it was 6 months. In fact, he turns 6 months tomorrow. Exactly. What did I name my other guy? Did I name it Seth Mac? Or did I give it some other name? Yeah. I don't remember what I named my guy. I guess I'll go with Seth Mac. That seems like not roleplay-y. Birthday? Does this really matter? Yeah. And I already have a 2-year-old, so... Man. And then all the craziness going on, you know. Habitus? I don't know. Orzon? I'm just gonna choose a month. I mean, I don't really know what this affects.
Our time has come.
Our time has come. Is this just a review? Initiative +0. Beautiful. Combat maneuver +5. Base attack bonus +1. I get 1 attack. Melee attacks +5. Armor class 10. Paladin proficiencies. Inspire Rage. This ability allows the character to accept effects of Inspire. What does that mean? Oh, it's if somebody... That's weird. Fight defensively. It's weird how they use like a lot of the same icons. Never any of my own. Honestly, I waste no time getting on them doing something wrong. Yeah, they do that a lot. Yeah. Especially the 2-year-old. Jeez. Alright, is this it? Is this alright, I think the intro movie's gonna start. I haven't seen it. So is the game audio's okay? Last call here. I need to turn it up, turn it down. I'm at levels. Man, I had some tea, but it's ice cold now. We're good. Nice. Okay. Here we go. Can't believe we made a paladin. Make way, coming through, fetch a healer quick. Is that me?
Hey, somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
I heard people saying the voice acting is not good. She sounded okay. Graphics look better, right? Yeah, the models look bigger.
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't he be carted off somewhere else, like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
Was this supposed to be an intro movie? Because I didn't see it. Okay.
Make room, everyone. Step back. Now,
What's the matter? What happened to him?
You hear the stern voice of an elderly. What?
Who did this to him?
All right, I'll let him talk.
Demons, Prelate. We found him barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
Demons.
The walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right.
Can I just lay on hands? Masturbate? Lay on hands with my peers? Funny enough, one time we were discussing about people throwing fake presents in the fire to discipline them. That seems cruel. You take it a step further and do something like put a fake dog in it. Jesus. that's like psychological damage. You kids, that's how you make serial killers, okay? In my opinion. We must fortify the or supervillains.
We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take his weapons.
What?
Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules. He can get his things back after the festival.
Certain people are not impressed with that comment.
Leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor. Iomade,
Hey.
I beseech you, grant your mercy. Heal his wounds.
The magic envelops you, but your pain lessens only slightly. This guy sucks as a healer. Water. I don't give up that easily. Let me die. Okay, water.
You will have water as soon as we heal your wounds.
I don't want to be too braggadocious. Like, what if he's like, oh, you don't die so easily? I'm not going to heal you anymore.
My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there. Yes, you. Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev.
I lean back, that black thing on my forehead doesn't appear. Man, it's so bright, right? Let's see, hold on. You can look at my hand for a minute. Oh, I turned it off. Alright, I'll mess with the lighting later. It's just gonna be shiny pasty head. That's what you guys get.
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Honestly, I take care I wouldn't get abusive or throw hands, but I make it very clear they did something wrong. I think probably get the message. Hold on, I got a window open and it's getting kind of cold. Get out of here. Alright. Now that thing tangled up.
Be quick about it before it's too late. Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
I'm Seth Mack.
That's the first I've heard of that name.
What?
Who are you then? What's your business in the city?
Oh, wait, hold on. There's another paladin.
My dear prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor man. He has been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of him.
Yeah, girl.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that.
Dragon.
So I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed he was wounded near Canabris.
Canabris.
That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls, and the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of this city.
Can't just sweep under the rug. Give the problem. I agree with that. Yeah, you got to be hard on them, especially when they're little. You got to set it up, or else it just gets harder. Canabris is a city of glory. Okay.
Pry loose the grudging grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
Thank you for helping me.
I accept your thanks, but my work is not yet done.
Is she gonna be my tank? She's got a shield. Who are you?
My name is Dnd. I am the protector of the city.
Are you really a dragon?
You don't believe me?
I didn't say that.
Perhaps I should retake my true form and engulf this square with my ice breath to win your trust.
Why are you going off?
Pay no mind to my current guise. I appear this way when I walk among the people. I would hamper the festivities if I tried to attend in my true form.
What happened to me?
I do not know yet, and that troubles me. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully.
Can I go?
Certainly, but be careful. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not healed you fully.
Why?
Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return.
Oh, I have some chronic ailment, apparently.
But do not
Herpes.
be discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Dnd, protector of Canabris. We will find a way to help you.
Tomorrow at the cathedral.
But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
I'm gonna get a funnel cake. I just woke up from almost dying. Day of the city. Canabris, the city, poison on the border. Okay, never mind. Wait, sample the special festival drink. When a quest updates, you will see a notification at the top of the game's main. What the hell, man? All right, here we go. What do we got? What? Yup. Q and E. Hey, I don't think you could fully rotate in the other game, right? I had to mod it. I think so. Looks pretty good, huh? This guy. What do I have? I got no weapons. I've got scale mail. Lucky bracers. Word? +1 to AC, +1 bonus to reflex, will, and fortitude. That's pretty good. Did you just give that for free? Is that a potion? That's pretty cool. It shows it on there. Cure light wounds. All right. Well, we just walking around. We're gonna get. All right, now I gotta figure out when to put my me. Y'all can see the thing. All right, let me move this. Maybe here. Oh no, how did I do it before? I put it above this. But this is like that. And then maybe like this. All right. What did they tell me to do? Get a drink. Did I just start talking to people? Social peasant. Okay. Hey, buddy. Anyway, I made a classic paladin. What's Aasimar? Warrior of the Holy Light. It's kind of my shtick. At least it has become. Everyone gets on me for being a goody two-shoes. I'm gonna put you on the tab. All right, Andro. Thanks for the subscription. Good luck with the stream. I'm glad you're back. I'm glad to be back too. I'm glad to see you, man. Thanks for keeping me on the tablet. I appreciate it. What is this? Look at this. Oh, facing. I prefer to think the person just tells it like it is. Sugarcoating just weakens the point. Yeah. Noble. Oh, what is this? You guys sneeze. Characters and interact. Okay, you can interact with objects such as doors, chests, some special objects have an icon. This is how you talk to characters. Tab to highlight interactive objects. Yeah. Oh, what was that? I hit tab. It did like a weird rotate thing. Something going on? Oh, I'm doing a little contest here. Throw a dart at the target. Does that mean I did it? I think so. Why I thought I was talking to this guy. Oh, he didn't really have much to say. Camellia. Grubby peasants and their grubby diversions. I like that you can rotate it off the bat. Guard, noble, Horgus Gwyrm. It's an odd name. Happy day. I do not wish for Horgus Gwyrm to be seen next to you. Why you gotta be a dick? I just got here, man. That I am the kind of. Yeah, you're a straight shooter. I get it. Peasant, noble, citizen. These guys are jamming. Hillrun. Strange route. Oh, there's what's her name. She's not talking anymore. I guess we just kind of walk around. Where's the drink? Give me some booze. Sela, girl. Pour me another one. Oh wait, is this the booze? Happy City Day. Ramen. Alright, maybe I'm not supposed to, like, okay. Well, oh, here we go. Here's something. They've got a weird straw man thing. Sock him one. You gonna punch it? Right in the jaw. My cat is laying. What the hell was that? Okay, here we go. I didn't get the drink. Oh shit.
Behold, Iomade, you poor imposter. Your city will fall to me.
Right into it.
Followers will feed my hunger.
They're murdering everyone. Dude, look at that thing. Oh crap. Where's the dragon lady? Is she dead? No, where is she? There she is. Oh, flame. Damn, look at that. One-shotted. Why don't you turn into a dragon?
Discari, Lord of Locusts, leave my city.
There we go. Oh, damn. What? That guy looks crazy. There we go. He just killed her.
Let the feast begin.
That's insane. Pretty cool dragon. I don't have a sword.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If flee is your
I'm being raided by Hillhome.
I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
Wow, thank you, Trouble. Thank you, Hillhome. Thank you so much. You guys are so awesome, man. So good to be back. Disregard the blackness. I gotta fix that. Wow, that's awesome. I was just saying, Hillhome, that I remember when I was like, I'll be back, and you were like, minimum 6 months. And you were right. It's 6 months tomorrow. It'll be 6 months. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. I went and looked at your YouTube page. You did blow up. It's pretty good. I'm getting attacked by demons. Hold on. I've seen you somewhere before. Wait, wasn't that guy talking to us? Care to lend a weapon? I'll try to fight the demons.
Sure thing. Here, take this.
A crossbow?
Best crossbow I've got. The person who made it said it can pierce the hide of a demon lord even.
I mean, it's like I knew what I was talking about. Yeah, you were dead on. I really thought, like, I was like, oh, 3 months, that'd be good. No, I'm still exhausted. Still exhausted. He's teething now. I'm not sleeping. No, I have not caught up. No, it was getting a little better. I was getting to like maybe 4 hours. He was sleeping, but now he's teething now, so it's like 2 at best. That's what I told everyone. If I'm slurry or kind of like, it's because I'm sleepy. But I'm drinking Red Bull. All right, give me a crossbow.
Try not to get eaten.
I didn't get to ask you any questions. I have a crossbow. What? I gotta fight the guy just one-shot at a dragon, and you want me to shoot him with a light crossbow? Look at this. His wings are locusts. Did I just do that?
A mortal gnat's snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts.
Oh, Jesus.
Behold, Iolade. Behold the death I sow.
Just fell into a fissure. A swift action is an action. Does it require? Yeah. Devoured by darkness. Find other survivors.
The silver dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself.
She didn't really fight, she got smacked.
He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
My son is close to 10.5 years old. I've been streaming 9.5 years on Twitch. June 22 is my 10-year mark. That's awesome, man. Wow. I would have started sooner, but new baby. The end. Good game, buddy. All right, Deadeye. Glad you came by. I'll be back Friday. Hope to see you then. Oh, we're in a cavern now. That's a good question, Cap Drago. Alright, I still don't have a sword. I've got a crossbow. Was that like a super powerful crossbow? Because he shot like a magical bolt at him. This is weak, man. Didn't even have a sword. Let's see. It is not a magical crossbow. It's just a regular ass crossbow.
Let us press on.
Let us press on. Oh, look at this. I'm by myself. I'm very afraid. Oh, there's some people. Oh, Jesus. The bug. Sela.
Oh, holy mother of...
Small woman with messy brown hair winces in pain, uttering a stream of curses through clenched teeth. She is pinned to the ground by a couple of weighty boulders. I don't do that often. Mostly it's a pain in the ass. Oh, so you don't move them all over Hillhome. You just move ones, like key ones or ones you think that are good. 100 Ghost of Tsushima episodes. Full gameplay. I think total views is like 1,000 for the whole series. I still need to play that. It looks so awesome. Stardew Episode Valley Episode 1. How? Like, there's a lot of Stardew Valley videos. Like, what? Do you know the magic, or is it just like, I don't know, like what'd you do? Pretty cool. It's pretty crazy. 40K is a lot.
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion.
The young woman.
Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
Are you a paladin? Because we already have a paladin.
I feel him all right. When say no to a little less feeling in him. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece.
My head too.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey!
What?
Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her from under the boulders?
Skill checks. During the course of the game, you have to play your skills. Particularly, you have to make a skill check during dialogue. Here, for example, you're trying to help Sela, fetch Anivia from beneath the rubble. Athletics 12. I get the big +0. What about my strength? I thought it was +4. What is these? Knowledge World 12, which is +0. So I was gonna choose Knowledge World. We don't have to rely on brute strength. I'll try to find something evil. I don't have time for this. Pay me. All right, athletics. I'm gonna fail. I got an 18 strength, man. Come on. I guess it worked. You've made a successful skill check. Thank you. If you had failed the check, Sela would have had to act alone. She would have become fatigued and incurred a temporary penalty to some... Okay. Summoning all your strength. Okay.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse.
Oh.
I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anevia Tirabade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
People just like the game. I mean, I think that's all it is. Oh, they just like you. Come on. Don't sell yourself short. Saw a poll from another Stardew Valley creator. Why do you watch the channel? It's Stardew Valley. Oh. Is it that popular? I know it's popular, but is it that popular? That big +0. Is athletics dex? I thought it... What am I thinking of? No, that's acrobatics. I thought athletics was strength. Yeah.
Well, I'm Sela, paladin by the grace of Iomade.
What?
I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now.
I'm a paladin of Imode. How did you say it? We're gonna have to replace you. I'm sorry. Why are you gonna do that to me?
I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabres has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like.
Wardstone?
It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomede's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
I'm a paladin just like you. What? I'm not a scholar. One person's war. I'm led by a destiny. I'm a traveler. My name's Sethmac. I'm a paladin just like you, Sela. I'm not unique at all. This is bullshit. A smile blossoms on Sela's face. She shakes her hand firmly.
A fellow Crusader! Welcome, brother. This is great. I would have been happy to have any companion in this. But it's nice to be stuck down here with somebody who's my kind of crazy.
I guess that's kind of cool. Iomade. I like that phonetic spelling you did. It's nice. I told you they were gonna give me crap about being a paladin. Yeah, I made a paladin again. I'm a masochist. Two-hander this time. I changed it up a little bit, and I'm a warrior of the holy light. But if it didn't give you the bonus from strength, yeah, I don't understand. That's why. Hence my bitching. Why am I don't get +4?
It's a good thing you've still got your faith. Because right now, to be totally honest, faith's probably the only thing we do have. Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
Was she a rogue? Ranger?
To summarize, there are 3 of us with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
At least she's a sword and board. I'm not. I have a crossbow, so it's kind of lame. Hold on, I got one of those. Oh, yeah. That's good. Party. Now your party has several characters. To select them, Alt-1, Alt through Alt-6. Left mouse button to drag a box, and to select them all, backspace. Thank you. Okay, any loots? Nope. What's the party formation here? Where's the other lady? Oh, the other lady's not like an actual player character. She's like a... Okay.
A bright future awaits.
Oh, she's got weapons. I'm gonna take her sword. No, I won't. Got a shield, a sword. Banded mail. AC 7. Ooh, kind of want to take that. Yeah, 18-4. Look, where's athletics? Oh, armor check penalty. There you go, Hellhome. -4. Son of a what? Do I not have? I thought armor proficiency helped with some of that. What? Armor proficiency light. Okay. That's insane. -4. Totally negated my strength bonus. I mean, I guess it would be -4 without that, so.
We march ahead.
Oh, look at this. You will find lots of objects that contain loot, corpses, boxes, barrels, and many other things. Oh, man, look at this. Magic item straight up. Come on. Yeah, great sword. Cold iron, too. What's cold? Cold iron only hits like Fae and stuff, right? Short spear. Yeah, give it to daddy. You've acquired a new piece of equipment. Yeah. Lies. We have a giant two-handed hammer. Where'd you see a giant two-handed hammer? I wouldn't mind that. Heavy armor does sort of weigh a lot. Beat Steam World Dig tonight. What is Steam World Dig? Here we go. Get rid of the stupid crossbow. Why can't I? Yeah, damn, look at that. That's nice. I like it. I guess I should stick this 1d8, 1d8 piercing. It's all the same, right? Here? In case I need ranged. Cloak of resistance off the bat? I'll take it. That's nice. Oh, it looks so fancy. Look at that. Man, that looks cool. Look at the textures. A flail. Torches. Where do you put these? Oh, secondary hand. So I can't use those. Where's my halo? What type of halo? Does she have a... She's got a bow. I'll copy her and put it here. Shield of Faith. Longsword, longsword. Okay. Short spear. I can't get over that cloak. It looks nice. Where are my abilities at?
I will not falter.
Smite evil. Charge. Where's his halo? Belt. Abilities. Light halo. How would this not just be on? What is this? Inspire rage. Bam. Look at that. Look how fancy. It's short. It's a short Metrovania type game. The Master Chief stole your Halo. I know. You know, I never played any Halo games. Is that blasphemy or what? I got this lady here. What is this? That's a scale from the Dragon Lady. You restore life to a deceased party member? What? Coming back from the... How many times can you use this? That's pretty crazy. This is some crazy stuff we're getting right off the bat here. It makes me nervous. This shit's gonna be hard. Dude, I'm digging the graphics though. The models. That sword looks cool, and that's just a basic weapon.
Our path leads on.
This way. Rotation. Oh, what? Hello?
Who's there?
Fine apparel, this young half-elf woman is torn and stained with blood, dust, and dirt. However, she holds herself with such dignity that you would be forgiven for thinking that you were at a high society party and not in the dank catacombs under the city. Her fingers grip her rapier hilt with confidence, ready to draw at the moment's notice. At her feet lies a dead body, so mutilated that at first glance it's hard to tell if it's an animal or a human. Gross. Camellia.
Relax, friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke
Nice
my eye
trouble.
out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Oh, neither did Hillhome. Look at that. Yeah, I never had an Xbox either. I have an Xbox One though, now, but it's mainly a media player.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around it.
Maybe if I do more light, I'm gonna blast it. Oh my god, it's gonna be so... Oh, it did, kind of? It's so bright though, look. I look like an Asimar in real life. Skin so pale. And this light, I mean, it's pale anyway. Not many could withstand a strike from a demon lord. Really? Even a dragon? What happened to this poor man? Who is he?
I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
She tried to revive him. He's like mutilated. He's like ground beef. Wake up, buddy.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far.
Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up.
Why you gotta shit on him? He's dead.
May his soul rest in peace.
Not many could... Oh, okay. Not many could withstand a strike from a demon lord. Not even Terendelev.
I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive, albeit underground.
Discari himself has come to Canabras. There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Terendelev tried to fight him, but what could she do against a near deity? Even the Wardstone was no help. Our city used to be protected by powerful forces, but now...
We've seen how powerless they truly are. Henceforth, we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on, I suppose.
Tell me about yourself. Let's just chat down here. Why not? Dude, look at that halo. It looks cool. Looks like I don't know if you guys are Warhammer nerds. I am. The Blood Angels. Looks like the other ones have it too. The Halo, Space Marines.
Who am I? Just an ordinary citizen who decided to take a stroll through the square on the day of the festival. But that's not what you wish to know, is it? You most likely wish to know whether I'll be a burden should you ask me to join your group. No need to worry about that. I can assure you that I am skilled with a rapier, and I also possess some knowledge of magic.
Magic. Polished snake skull amulet. Oh, it's right here. Look at that. You want to join us?
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves?
All right, I got a whole party of ladies. We need to keep moving. There must be a way back to the surface somewhere around here.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kind of need all the supplies we can get right now.
We can't do that. We're gonna rob the dead. I remember the old like Eye of the Beholder games. I'm totally dating myself, but if you guys ever played those, like if you consecrate, if you like dug up graves and stuff, your paladin would leave. He'd be like, nah, pass. What? Has the ability to cure light wounds. Yeah. She has cure light wounds?
Open your heart to me.
Oh, is she a, what was that half-orc guy? Battle mage? What are they called? Spirit hunter. Most shamans seek spirits to learn from them. Spirit hunters pursue them to eliminate. Some of these loners, she's like a ghostbuster. Some of these loners are on a quest to rid the world of evil spirits and restless ghosts. Others fight spirits to gain more power, and some join the war spirits rage upon themselves. No matter how mysterious and inscrutable for a mortal's mind, these could be. Spirit hunters learn to enchant their weapons so it could harm the incorporeal enemies as easily as mortal flesh. She's all bloody. What do you do? Your attack. What's that guy called? A spell blade? Something? Y'all remember the first one? Blue blood. Bane, cause fear, entangle, remove fear. This is kind of a cool selection of weapons. Bless. It's like just divine spells and arcane spells. Enlarge person. This chick's pretty good. The last chapter to complete. What? Oh, that's my journal. I thought we were looking at the lady. Marshall. Class. Okay. Why does she have this gem? What is that? Oh, that means she's selected. Dismiss. Cure light wounds. Heal herself. Okay. That was pretty fast. So let's put you behind me. What? Hold the line. Upon receiving the attack command, the party members will move towards the enemy at a speed not exceeding the speed of the party member positioned at the front. What? I can't modify this? Hold shift to move them freely. That did not work. Okay. Oh, optimal auto formation. That doesn't seem... I guess she's in the middle. Is that optimal when you want her in the back? All right. And then what about the other lady? Did she leave? That rogue? No, she's right here. Why is she not in my party, like officially? Let's loot. Do we loot this guy? Masterwork dagger. Does anybody even use that? I don't think so. Rapier. 1d6 cold iron. Okay. What was that? Lighting. In such dark places, such as caves, it's hard to see anything. Two main ways to light your path. The first is to cast a light spell. The second is to give one of the characters an ever-burning... What about my halo, man? Isn't that a light? It looks like a light.
I stand ready.
I mean, it says they can create a light centered, but is that just words, or is there actual mechanic where it's a light? I guess we'll see. Is this chick one-handed? Oh, she is.
The voice of the spirits.
But doesn't she? No, she's got a buckler. I was gonna give her a torch. Ever-burning torch? It never goes out. Spellblade sounds like a class I would pick. Make my sword magic. Yep, I think that's what it is. Okay, be right back. I'm gonna make some hot dogs. Nice. Oh, it's a big centipede up here.
Defeat is not an option.
When it's combat begins, it's pause. No, I did turn-based, so you know how I roll. For those of you who've been here before, I think it's most of you. Okay, she can do Spirit Weapon Enchantment. She can, as a swift action, grant a +1 bonus for 1 minute to any weapon she is holding. For every 4 levels beyond first, the weapon gains another +1 enhancement bonus to a maximum of 5 at 17th level. These bonuses can be added to the weapon, stacking with existing weapon enhancement of up to a maximum of 5. Effects of multiple uses of this ability do not stack. At first level, the bonus can be used to add Ghost Touch special ability to the weapon. Is that like it bypasses armor? I don't think we need all that for a centipede, right? I say that. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, there's 2. All right, she's up first. She is a meleeer. I guess get in there. Oh, why can't I attack? I don't want to just walk over there. Oh, move action. She only has a move. Are we surprised? That's weird. Well, I don't want you to. You're gonna get smacked. You only have a buckler. Why do we only have a move action? I guess we're like flat-footed, surprised. The dude looks pretty cool with that big-ass sword. Oh, there's more than 2. Miss. That's what I like. Okay, here we go. Can you get over here without getting attack of opportunity? How do I flank? I wish I would tell you.
I'll cut you wide open.
God. One-shotted. 5 damage. Okay.
The light take you.
Pretty good. What did she get? I wish it showed the rolls right here. She rolled a 5. Oh god. Can you imagine that? IRL? Gross. The raid. Can you just stomp its head? Kill it? Is it as squishy as a tiny centipede?
Do not
Get wrecked. Ooh, 14. Should I go real time on this? Just kinda. You shank this one. That's a miss. Maybe I should use her ability.
Into the fray.
She can't hit. You're not as good as a paladin as me so far. Oh.
strike as one.
Nice, another 14. Ghost touch means you can hit spirit ghost. All right, I mean it's pretty self-explanatory, I guess.
You are today's sacrifice.
2 damage. I didn't do her thing. There's only 2 left though. I'll wait.
No glory.
Oh, there we go. 8. Miss, thank you.
Attack.
All right, another 14. My guy's pretty good. Well, this lady didn't even help us. Gold, padded armor, and a bottle of oil. Hey, why don't you help us fight? Hold on. I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee because I'm falling asleep. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right. Let's do this. I always like the very beginning of games. When it's not as like, you know, you're not fighting huge demons with magical effects. It's all very like basic weapons. It's always my favorite part. I don't know why. Did we loot these people? Did we get anything? Oh yeah, nothing really. Does she have armor? Chain shirt? I kind of want to steal her abandoned mail. Oh, well, she's tanking. Yeah, it's like Dragon Age Origins if you played that. With the blood spatter. Oh, what is that? Is that another scale? It is. So these must... Oh, charges 1. Okay. These are pretty crazy, but I thought it was unlimited. So those scales are from that dragon. They allow you to resurrect. It's pretty crazy. Getting this at level 1. Oh, what is this thing? All right, let's do the...
What's on your mind?
The thing with the... Oh, she has a large person. Dude, I should be doing that. Make me big, girl. She's making me grow. What? All right. I probably don't need all that.
Save the last one for me.
Initiative queue. Yep. I already know all this. This is the initiative. This is the order we go in. I'm gonna wreck this thing. Watch. Watch me miss. Should have said that. Oh, that's her. I thought that was me. She hit him for 3. Oh, got another fly. That would be so gross. All right, let's get some of the... This one's damaged. This one's not.
We shall overcome.
What? Get... What? Oh, 3 extra damage. Okay, but I think he gets reach.
The light, take you.
Damn, she smacked him. I think that's her first hit.
Godspeed.
Oh, left or right? Or is this not even a choice? Oh, it is a choice. We'll go right. Right-hand path.
They will break against our resolve.
More centipedes. This is the lady.
Wide open.
Lady with the thing. Spitting giant centipede. Oh, God. What? And I can't move very far. Alright, well, let's go get up in this guy's face. Okay, another one. Where's my paladin? Oh, I'm sorry. I am a paladin. Where's my other paladin?
The inheritor, guide
Nice.
my blade.
Good job. Okay, can I smack this guy? Oh, I'll get attack of opportunity.
The spirits demand
Oh, I
the
keep
blood.
thinking that's me. This is this lady. All right, you just hang there. This guy's gonna spit at the lady again. He's spitting at her. Go get some. Ooh, 39. Damn, crit. This lady's not helping us. I don't understand. Dead guy here. What? Bracers of armor +1. A light mace. Scroll of inflict light wounds and some cash and 2 potions is good. She kind of needs one. Oh, she's got one. Does she wear armor? Nobody's really gonna use this then. Does not stack. So if we get a caster, that's who that'll be for. I mean, like, well, she is a caster, like, you know, like a clothy. I'll say that. She can use this. Does she scribe spells like a wizard? Use, equip, drop. I don't know. We'll save that for now. Potion of Shield of Faith. Alright, I think we're good. Quick save. Is that all that's here? Good to go back? Oh, I also had that speed mod in the first one, Kingmaker. That was awesome. Run really fast. But this is pretty good. They're not as slow as Kingmaker, I don't think. The default speed. More flies. Jeff Goldblum. Oh, she can move. Look at that. Does she still have this thing up? I can't tell. Last 1 minute. How do you... Where the hell are her buffs? Wouldn't it be like right here?
You are today's sacrifice.
I think it's... Oh, it shows up in here. So she doesn't have it anymore. Oh, God. Dude, she's gonna get wrecked. Can I get... I can get to that one. That's a move.
Strike as one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my enlarge is gone. You get over... What is this? Fight defensively. Smite evil. I think these aren't evil, they're flies. Oh, I haven't been using charge. I forgot about charge. Although she didn't have a straight line, I guess. Weak. And performance-wise, and I haven't ran into any bugs. I don't know. People kept saying it was buggy. Maybe that comes later. Maybe they patched. It's been what? How long has it been since this came out? 3 months? Longer than that?
Go for their heart.
5. Okay. Can I charge? Weak. Oh. No.
Attack.
I can't get to these dudes. Why am I so slow? Is it my armor? Movement. Where? Speed 20. -10 for scale. I don't remember armor check penalties being such a factor. Holy crap. Maybe there's feats to improve it. I think there is. All right, Dr. Awkward, thanks so much for coming back. Or coming by. I'll be back Friday if you want to come check it out. I'm going to start adhering to my normal schedule. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Maybe some bonus streams on the weekends. But thank you. Have a good night. I like this music.
Into the fray.
Oh, that's a good one. Into the fray and missing. Who's up? This lady. Let's go ahead and use your thing. Oh, see, okay, there it is. All right, can you shank this fly?
You wide open.
For 4. I mean, you did shank it. Do I have anything? This thing's not evil, right? How did I do that? There was a bootleg detect evil you could use. You could kind of cheese it. I forgot how I did that, but I don't have that spell yet. Oh, it was like judgment or law where you could click, you click to cast a spell and then you mouse over a creature, and if they weren't evil, you couldn't target them, so you would cancel the spell. So it was like a free detect evil, but I don't have that. We'll get that. I don't think these are evil. It's a fly.
We shall overcome.
Get wrecked. Look at that.
Do not hold back.
Don't hold back. Oh, I am still huge, right? No, I'm just large naturally. Or the character models are just bigger in this one. Seems like.
The light take you.
This lady, not even pulling her weight. Ooh, there's dead people here. Flame tongue, cooking ingredient. Rainbow quartz. Regent can be used to brew potions or scribe scrolls. Thank you. I don't know if this thing's auto-saving or not. Can we... Where was the... Pause between music tracks. When this is enabled, a pause will be added between... I don't want that. I want it to just keep flowing. And then... How do I turn off the statistics? Yeah, I don't really want you guys looking at my stuff. Sorry. Improves loading times for Crusade Management UI at the cost of extended RAM and VRAM. Oh, yeah, that's fine. AI doesn't use expendable spells. Enable this option to use only unlimited action spells and abilities in combat. Disable this for the AI companions to use all available action spells. Why wouldn't you want to do that? You can loot in combat. Back now with chili dogs. Delicious.
We march ahead.
Let me draw the
Oh, we got a
first
big
blood.
lizard. Man, this thing. Oh, no, she still got it. Okay. Can dismiss spell. All right, get in there.
Spirits demand your blood.
She's almost at 50% though. Get wrecked. Oh, 7. Can I charge? Can anyone charge? This is bullshit.
Strike as one.
There we go. Oh yeah, that's right. If you hit space, they'll start trucking. Oh my god! Holy crap! He just ripped her a new a-hole and gave her dex damage. What the fuck? We're level 1. Can you charge? There we go. Hey, Don, did I get that angel ability yet to Restoration Lesser? I thought he got it like maybe he doesn't have it yet. It's like a light thing that erupts and like heals temporary hit points, removes drain damage. She's at -4. And she's poisoned. Holy crap. Alright, we're gonna have Sheila healer, because I'm gonna smack this thing.
Attack.
Oh my god, you got a 2. The one time you miss. Son of a bitch. Smite evil. I wonder if this thing's evil, but it's a lizard. Look at its scales. This is bullshit. Otherwise known as dinner. Oh! Oh god. Please. Okay. Smite. Where's Lay on Hands? Did you not have it yet? I don't understand. When do you get that? Treat Affliction? Demoralize? Can I use a potion on her? I don't have a potion equipped. Maybe that's why they gave me those dragon scales, because this is ridiculous. No, don't drink it! I wanted to use it on this guy. Oh, she still gets to attack? What? Oh, her move action was...
The inheritor.
All right.
Hide my blade.
+1 dex? Why?
Our time has
All right, you need to heal yourself. And then restoration.
stand.
How do you had restoration? Great Affliction, right here. Come on. Alright, but she's still poisoned. Damn, she gets 1d2 dex damage. Do we have any anti-venom? Nope. Alright. Maybe I should have waited to do that until the poison ran out. You failed at your skinning? Weak. Hey, thanks for the help, Anivia. I'm so glad you're here. What is that? Lan. Hey, bro.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
You struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom. As he steps into the circle of light, however, you realize, what the hell? He's like half lizard. Never counted. He looks like the work of a vivisectionist who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man.
When do I?
That dude looks weird. Oh, another spider lady.
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
A cross between a cat and a spider.
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait, They might know what's going on up there.
Oh, are they evil? No, if I attack them, I'm evil. What are you, tieflings?
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons.
Is that true? Banging demons?
Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the Underground Crusaders, the children of the Crusades' finest.
We are Underground Crusaders. That doesn't really tell me what you are.
Sadly, Underground Crusaders is a bit of a mouthful.
Mongrels.
So people usually just call us mongrels.
It's kind of shitty.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels.
Dude, this lady's got spider legs on her back.
Outlanders call us. But we call ourselves Neathers.
It's gross. Where's her spinner sacks things? Spinnerets?
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
I've never heard of Underground Crusaders before.
In Canabras, they're called mongrels. People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight. To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
It's like the Meridian, like the Clive Barker's Nightbreed. That's what it reminds me of. It is the same thing.
That's human gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
Alright, now it's hot. Hold on. Temperature. It's varying. Plus this video card, you know, they get hot.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force. He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we emerge on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are and they'll love us for it. Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines.
Got rid of some of the... Why should I tell you anything?
I just thought it might be nice to know why the roof was shaking.
Lan tries to appear nonchalant, but he is visibly agitated.
What happened on the surface has caused problems for us, and we need to fix them.
Demons are laying waste to Canabras.
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabras. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
Back. What is this place?
This is the hall where we remember the glory of our forebears. Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the dust off the exhibits.
This is where the relics of the First Crusaders are displayed. Our lives are short. Our glories are quickly forgotten. But this place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else. And that our lives are not lived in vain.
The First Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
What are you doing here?
That's none of your
What?
We're looking for a holy sword.
Word?
It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold.
Man, is that holy sword gonna be one-handed? I'm gonna be pissed off.
Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there.
They're
not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the Underground Crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
All right, let's go get it. Can I keep it?
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone.
Heavenly flame.
It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle.
Angel sword.
Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
These guys talk a lot, Jesus. So it's kind of an emergency. Can we get the short version? A sword of holy flame? How did it wind up down here?
It came here with its owner a long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
Oh, okay.
50,000 gongs
Gongs?
ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock.
Please be two-handed.
And no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here.
It's gonna be one-handed. I'm gonna have to respect.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
Lan, watch your tongue.
Maze, does it really lead to the surface?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
There are other ways up, but they are far from here. And after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze... There's a legend among our people that when the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the underground Crusaders, that the time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation. Until then, the people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze. And even I don't know if it's true. But the further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became. That means that it really must lead to the surface.
When the ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads.
Okay.
They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface.
Grab whatever weapons.
They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to Wendwog too much.
Don't try to blame this on me.
Oh, that's her.
Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers.
Alright, come on.
I warned them 100 times. But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other.
We'll find the sword faster if we work together. I'll help you.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, swordy. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
This guy's a bit of a goober, you know? He's like half a demon, or lizard. But his
now we're talking.
voice.
Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
You're not getting that sword, Sela. It's mine.
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
Devoured by darkness. Hidden objects. Some interactive objects aren't easy to find. Moving past perception skill check. Yep. If it's successful, it's the highlight object is found. Thank you. Oh, look. What is this? Lore religion. DC 17. Did I? That's my skill. One of the ones I took, right? Yes.
I will see this through.
But look at the statue. Oh, it's right here. I have managed. Statue of unknown knight. The technique is crude, but the figure was clearly crafted with genuine feeling. Judging by the style of armor, the knight is from the First Crusade. We got some loot. Is that broccoli? Edible moss. Who's got the perception?
I found
thing.
Is that it? No. Copper ring. Congratulations. This room looks like an improvised museum or perhaps some kind of temple.
What's that there?
But they're not moving. Oh, they're not my party. Okay. Just us looking. We're not helping. We're doing all the work. Grinding stone. Looking around. Oh. Oh, here we go. That looks like a... That looks one-handed. Well, maybe I could be two... No, that looks one-handed. What the... They always do this to me. Holy Sword's one-handed. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Seth Mack feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound healed by Dnd reopens and weeps scarlet, but there is no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber. This one or another one entirely. Seth Mack's heartbeat quickens and a stream of thoughts suddenly burst into his mind, thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery. They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, the people I swore to protect, the people for whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are, up ahead in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I am about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I still have strength, I must. While recognizing the foreign origin of these thoughts, Seth Mack intuits that he can control them somehow. Let's try to heal the girl. A spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie, murky scene before Seth Mack. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, L'Oreal, you said that everything was going to change soon. You said you and the other warriors of heaven will be leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true? The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster like a rushing river, and images flash by one after another. A priestess in colorful robes observing stars. A young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword. It's one-handed, son of a bitch. A majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clear. Only if you're willing and only if you're ready. There is no going back. Then don't waste your strength healing me, the girl whispers. Your mission is more important. You take care. It is near. There in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depths. A vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirruping and rustling emanates from the shadow, the sound piercing like hot irons lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. What the The yawning chest wound burns white hot. Seth Mack's head pounds with pain, and it is no longer clear whose pain it is. The person called L'Oreal who sent this vision or the one unlucky enough to receive it. Will 10, determined to fight off the illusion. Knowledge Arcana 10, plus 0, plus 4. Here we go. Mother. The force of this terrifying attack, though originating in a vision, is much greater than anything Seth Mack can withstand. That's weak. I wonder what the DC was. It wasn't 10, was it? There's no way. Did I roll a 1? You gotta be kidding me. I got a 9. The crippling fatigue drags him to the ground. That's insane. I fell a 10. Hands trembling, cold piercing his skull and slowly creeping along his spine. The one who sent the vision is experiencing something similar. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. Oh, it's the dude. It is not real. It exists only in a strange vision or memory, but the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Discari, the terrifying demon lord. In a moment, as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they called L'Oreal. The foolish angel struggling on the rocks like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old and quavering. Where's your goddess, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before his enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils in a howl, releasing its grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword, and with a last burst of strength, plunges it into the rock. Sethmak senses that the vision is fading, the rush of his thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this: "You will kill me, monster, this I know, but one day someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and save and protect the innocent." The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Sethmak does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them something else. The heat blazing in Sethmak's chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Sethmak sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather its outline, the memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes. And the light is drawn into his hand. Sethmak senses that it will return. All he need do is call it. Interesting. Oh, who's that? Spider people.
Hey, are you all right? You were kinda glowing just now.
Sela kneels before the light, offering up a prayer to... Where's my phonetic spelling for Dr. Awkward? Iomade. Thank you.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
I'll roll.
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
I think I saw all the memories of Lariel, the angel who died here.
Lariel? That really was Lariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
He sounds like a game show host.
You. Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it. And now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us.
I'm half angel.
Get the sword and start talking about visions.
Now, Wentwog, don't be a sore loser. He is clearly different from us.
Word.
The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff. Because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint.
Whoa.
Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us.
Heaven
Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that.
This guy's got a lot of self-hate.
I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the Abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
Requires angel mythic path. Reveal the light of heaven. I don't understand. Can I do that? Oh.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing. Heaven has truly blessed you.
Thank you. You know.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Oh, they've never been out in the sun. Huh.
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more golden.
Look at my halo, bros.
Chief Sol needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
Lead us to your chief, and I'll decide if I'm going to help you or not. What?
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really. Can't hide from me.
Wow, with this loot!
What do we have here?
Oh, okay. Skill checks. Picking a lock. Chest. Yeah, okay. Mobility. Got some handful of gems. Grindstone. Gems. Hold on, I got some more loot here to get, bros. Can't leave yet. Gems. A lot of gems. We found that thing pretty quick, huh? Wait, this is where we started at. Yeah. Okay.
I will guide us.
Anything over here? Oh, yeah. Is that an onion? Pearls. Alright.
Godspeed.
Got the loots. Let's see if we can pass this mobility check. DC 14. Oh, God.
I hope you appreciate this.
Most of the game's mechanics are based on the rules of the tabletop RPG Pathfinder, which uses dice for determining actions. Most commonly used is D20, 20 sides. It's the die you roll during attacks. When you need to roll dice, a specific type of roll is noted as XDN, where N is the number of the sides of the die used in this case, and X is the number of dice rolled. For example, 1d20 means 1 through 20 on a d20. 2d6 means 2 through 12, 2 6-sided dice. Trying to get over the rubble, your character Camellia got a 21. DC 12. Yeah, we did it. Gotcha. Thank you. Did we save? Oh, crap. Every event is documented in the combat log. See the results of your rolls, skill checks, getting chomped by spiders. If you're unhappy with the way combat goes, check. Yeah, okay. Damn. What do we got here? Who is this? Lizard Man. What is this guy? Oh, they're in my party. I still don't understand why this Amelia chick, is that her name? Anivia is not. What is this? Protection from evil. Who gave us that? This guy. Perfect strike. You must declare that you're using this feat before you make your attack roll. You can roll your attack roll twice and take the higher result. You may attempt a perfect attack once per day. That's it? Oh, he's a Zen archer monk. Receives perfect strike as a bonus feat at first level, even if he does not meet the prerequisites. A monk may attempt and perfect strike, should be A, attack a number of times per day equal to his monk level plus one more time per day, so he gets it twice. Do I need to use it for these guys? Point blank shot. This ability forces you to come into the 30 feet range of the enemy you're attacking and ensure you gain the bonuses. Oh, that's weird. That's different. That's not what point blank shot used to be. Oh, he's got a bow. He can shoot twice? How do I expand it?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Okay, he did 5 damage. Dude, there's a bunch of them. There's 3. Are these things gotta be evil, right? Big ass spiders? Come on. Oh.
No glory.
And then she missed. Beautiful. They look nasty. Hey, aren't these like Spider Lady's friends? Come on, can you talk to them? You got legs? Okay, what is she? She's a fighter. Oh, she's an archer. Dex 20. That's kind of cool. Does she have like spider climb? That'd be cool. Abilities. You think she'd have spider climb? Oh, Lamage tooth. I wonder if those legs don't give her anything? Mongrel. Hunter. Adds lore and perception. Okay. Underground scavenger. Why did it have to be I know. Those spider legs don't give her anything? Kind of weak. Oh, hold on. Tower shield? Oh, she's a fighter. Okay. She's a fighter, but she's an archer. That's cool. Where's the one we hit? This one. 8. You need to do this thing. And then go shank this guy.
You are today's sacrifice.
Oh, thank you. Oh, there it is. Light of the Angels. That's what I was looking for. Was this there before? Warming the hearts of your allies and obscuring the vision of your enemies. Every ally gets +1 temporary hit point for 1 hour, and the enemies become dazzled for 1d4. It's a standard action. It's a swift action. All right, we're gonna do. Choose one target within sight to smite. If it's evil, he adds his charisma bonus to the attack rolls and damage rolls. Alright. Get wrecked. 11. Killed it. Dude, why is it all weird looking? Is that its blood and stuff? That's crazy. Look at that. It's splattered green shit everywhere. This is Lizard Man.
You won't survive.
Miss, good job. Oh, you did 3. I'll take it.
Into the fray.
And she did like a roundhouse maneuver and she missed. Good job. Come on with these misses. What are y'all doing? Armor class 14. She rolled a 3. That's what you're doing. And you even had what? +7. And you missed.
Go for their hunt.
Boom. That one's down. Oh. Okay.
Do not hold back.
Miss. Oh, 1. First 1. Natural 1. Son of a. Oh, God. Miss. Thank you.
Endure this.
I got this guy gets 2 shots though. That's pretty good. Level 1. 2 attacks. Miss again. All right. There we go. No spider loot. Weak.
Let's press on.
All right, we're gonna save. You kind of need.
Win this war.
Open your heart.
Together we stand.
No lay on hands. She's kind of low on health here. We'll see.
We march ahead.
Oh, hold on. Mushrooms. Caustic mold. Bazaar. Skeleton. Scroll, yep. Scroll of inflict light wounds. Bone meal. What's this? Rubble. Oh, we can go down here. Get in there, Lizard Man.
The mongrel did it.
What is this? Oh, small earth elemental. Oh, Jesus. That's no joke. I want to know what this does. Point blank used to just be like where you could use a ranged weapon while in melee combat and not get penalties. Wasn't that what that was? Or is this abilities? Zen Archer, Hunter, easy bonus. Hey, this guy worships my god as well. Keep forgetting how to say it. Feats. Point blank shot. You get +1 bonus on attack and damage rolls within ranged weapons up to 30 feet. Why wouldn't you just turn this on? Yeah. How come he doesn't get 2 shots now? Is this a standard action? I don't think so. All right, here we go.
Every strike count.
Nice. He still missed. This little guy's rolling, man. He's got like wheels, or a wheel. A spherical boulder wheel. She's out of her spirit weapon enchantment. All right, get over there and try to shank this guy.
I'll cut you wide open.
You did not cut him wide open. Not even close. What did you get? You got a 10, AC 17. Oh, nice. A 9. She rolled a 21. I feel maybe she should use a potion. I don't know. We'll see. If she takes any damage, I'll use a Shield of Faith potion at least. Nice. Oh god. Get in there.
Strike as one.
Strike as one. Ooh. There's your 2 attacks. Oh, because he had to move, that's why. To get within 30 foot range. That's why I only got 1 attack last time.
The spirits demand your blood.
No shanking from her. I don't understand why this lady doesn't do anything.
No match for me.
6, I'll take it.
The light. Thank you.
Done. What's in here?
Now what
Oh,
is that?
purple. What is this? Wand of Cure Light Wounds? That is nice. And some cash. That'll help. Who can use that? I should be able to use that, right? What? Not only do I have used magic device, but I can cast divine spell. Oh, I can't. I don't think I can cast divine spells yet. Nobody can use. Oh, she can use it. She can use it. Wonder why. Oh, because she has divine spell casting, I believe. Can you give some heals to her? That's very convenient. Wand of Cure Light Wounds at level 1 is pretty good, man. It's like one of the best things you can find. Let's roll. I don't think there's nothing else over here, right? Nope. How do you get back? Right here. Don't fail.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Oh, flies. Okay. That's okay.
The heartbeat quickens.
Just one fly? Just get in there.
You are today.
Oh. Let's try real time. Oh god. Okay. Oof. Oof. Kind of got wrecked there. Whose turn is it? My turn.
We shall overcome.
Miss, you son of a. Nice. Okay. Anivia. She still doesn't do anything. Why? What is that? What is that? It's got a little icon there. What does that mean? Neutral. Immunities. Why? Whoa, she's like some kind of fancy person. Why does she's immune to poison, death, petrified, ability score damage, drain. What? I just don't understand why she doesn't join in the fray. Oh, she's level 4 too. They won't let us have her. She would be like wrecking shit. Okay, Sela. Go kill a centipede.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Oh, damn, she poisoned? She's still poisoned too. 5 hours she's poisoned. Did Sela? Oh, I don't understand. Did she make a saving throw? I saw some kind of weird green stuff when he attacked her.
Go for their hearts.
3, okay.
Endure this.
Miss, thank you.
I'll cut you wide open.
Hey, why did I not get a turn? Oh, what was that little question mark? What is that?
Do not hold back.
Nice. Done. Okay. Who's this? Land. 2 shots.
Make every strike count.
Oh. Is that a crit? Every attack during combat entails the following calculations. First, the attacker makes a roll. Attack roll compared to the so you roll against their AC. The attack hits, the attackers make a damage roll to see how much damage it deals. Attack is an attempt to harm an enemy during combat. You don't say. To make an attack roll, you roll d20. I already know all this. I'm reading it for you guys in case you didn't know how Pathfinder or D&D works. The d20 system. Then add various bonus and penalties from the equipped weapon, various abilities, active spells, and other factors. Just the sum of all these numbers make up the attack roll result that is then compared to the target's AC. For example, in the last combat, your character Lan attacked the enemy spitting giant centipede and got a 26. Let's break it down. You rolled a 20, got a 20. Wait, what? Attack bonus plus 6, base attack bonus plus 1, dexterity plus 3, plus 1. This guy's got a lot of bonuses. Armor class is a statistic that designates how hard it is to damage a creature, but thanks to heavy armor, nimble evasiveness, protective magic, or something else. To overcome the AC and damage the target, you need to make an attack roll and get the result equal or greater than the target's AC. If the roll is lower, you miss. Every creature's base AC is 10. This number is modified by a multitude of bonuses and penalties relating to armor, equipped, dexterity, abilities, active spells, and so on. For example, the centipede has an AC of 14. Base value is 10, plus 2 from dex, plus 2 from natural armor. Make an attack, characters need weapons. Some swing swords, some bite with mandibles, some burn the enemy with magic fire. The damage a successful attack deals depends on the weapon itself. The result of a dice roll. Lan attacked the centipede for 7 damage. He rolled 1d8 plus 1. He got 7 piercing. And then once you get them to 0, they die. Thank you. Alright, let's get some loot. Masterwork light crossbow, coins, a feather, a fine feather, and some bone meal. Delicious. Is this the maze that we're in, or oh no, we're going to see the chief?
I will guide us.
Anything over here? Secrets? No? Alright. Oh. Why you gotta drop in like that? More spiders, Hillhome. Who's this? This chick, but her spells are gone? It's not that exciting. Why don't you hang back? Oh, okay. No, he's gonna come. Oh, okay.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Full attack.
You won't survive me.
Come on, man. Why'd you miss? Wait, get this back to the thing. How did he miss both? Penalty -4 shooting into combat. Oh, there's a feat that fixes that. I forgot what it is though.
The light, take you.
There you go, 10. That was pretty good. More spiders. I really like the blood effect they're doing. Like I said, very much like Dragon Age Origins. I don't like how close you are, but
I'll rip you apart.
all right, you killed that one. Good job. Can you leave without getting smacked? Yes. Hurry up, spider. Oh, attack of opportunity.
Strike is 1.
Another 1. There's the second natural 1. That is bullshit. I don't appreciate that. Did I get poisoned? No. Where are we getting protection from evil from? Is that from me? We didn't have that before.
The spirits demand your blood.
She just rolled a 1 too.
Endure this.
Into the fray.
Miss, thank you.
No match for
3.
me.
Oh, she attacked. Anivia attacked. Has she been attacking? And we just can't control her? I wasn't paying attention. Masterwork greatsword, thank you. Dude, what was that fire sword? Is it just gone? It's like a thing you can summon, but... Oh, we do have these bracers. Who's not wearing armor? He's wearing armor. He's not wearing armor. She's not wearing armor. I kind of like this guy, Lizard Man. But I don't want to give him this. What if he leaves? We'll see if he stays with us. But for now, where's that Masterwork greatsword? Cold iron. Nice. Looks exactly the same. Okay. But +8 to attack. Plus, Masterwork gives you +1 to attack. But not to damage. There's a little rotation move there. Save it. Everybody's health's okay. Let's keep trucking.
Godspeed.
Oh, here we go. Oh, she's not talking? No, they didn't pay for voice acting for this part. Listen here. Okay, Windua glances at Lan, who is fixing his slipped bowstring and quickly walks over to you. Her cat-like eyes glow from beneath her hood. Listen here, you. I don't know who you are or where you came from, but you and I are the only two people here who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you, don't show the light of heaven to Sol. Lan is sure that the light should be shown to the mongrels. I thought you considered the mongrels to be great warriors. Don't you want to save the kids in the lost maze? Oh, isn't she evil? We need to check her alignment. I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. What a dick. Chief Sol is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Lan's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. What about the children? They kind of benefit by not dying. I'll go alone if I have to find and find them or whatever's left of them without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my own life. Winduag slows. You and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and find the way out to the surface. Lan is sure that the light should be shown to the mongrels. Lan Windua grimaces and a guttural husky snarl unfurls in her throat. He wants to play the hero. His first idea, if you remember, was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Did that sound like a plan to you? To me, it sounds like suicide. The worst part is the tribe might actually take his words to heart and follow where he leads. You don't have a lot of courage. I thought you considered the mongrels to be great warriors. The descendants of great warriors. I believe that my people are worthy of greatness, that we are strong and can do many things. That's why we were chased down here. We scared people. But it's one thing to go hunting in the caves and another to fight in the shield maze. She leans closer, her pupils dilating. I've been there. I spent my whole life training so I can make it through all the way to the end. There were more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. What's a couple of monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting for us? That's what we thought, but we weren't prepared. The maze isn't just a physical challenge, it's cunning and full of traps. We need a rogue. It's dark as the primordial night, and if you close your eyes and listen, you hear whispers right behind you and soft singing in the distance that seems to rise and fall with a beating of your heart. She looks away. I had to learn. This chick is very long-winded. I had to learn from my friends' mistakes. I had to step over their bodies and go further. I don't want to have to do that again, and it will happen again if a crowd of ill-prepared fighters burst into the maze with no idea what they're doing. All because Lan believes that a glowing sword will solve all of our problems. Hold on. I'll think about it. Let's go. She nods. Don't show the chief the light, and I'll lead you through the maze to the surface, I swear. What is your... I don't get to see it. Damn it. Going right in and talking to this guy. Click on this icon to leave a location. To leave, your whole party needs to be near it. Before reviewing the location, you'll be able to review and collect the loot you left behind. Before leaving the location. Okay. Pardon my yawn. What's your alignment? Neutral evil? Come on, man. I can't do what you say. I'm a paladin. How can I trust you? What about Lizard Man? Lawful neutral. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's go. Is there any loot? I think we found everything, right? We're here. We explored everything, I believe. Although I don't see black border here. Okay. Let's do this. Don't hoard expendable items like potions, wands, and scrolls. They can help you hugely in battle. You can always buy them from vendors. I've literally been hoarding stuff. But scrolls, you can scribe them. I'll only use these after I've scribed them. Got 3 of them though. How much damage does this do? 1d8 of damage plus 1 point per caster level, maximum 5. Maybe I should give that to this lady. She kinda... Why is she fatigued? We're all fatigued. What? Hey dude, you want some armor? He can't wear armor. He can. I'm not giving the evil lady armor. No. Oh, these are the people. Mongrel. What does this guy look like? He just looks like a person. Is that a hat? Or is that a horn growing out of his head? There's another one too. Mongrel. Uplanders? They should have stayed on the surface. Well, we didn't mean to. We fell. Don't be a dick. We march ahead. Is there any loot over here? Oh, it's like a little town here. Your first impression of the mongrel village is of a squalid dump with the odors to match. Unblinking, glowing eyes watch you from the gloom, and deformed shadows slope between the huts. You see some mongrels gutting white eyeless fish, while others are repairing fishing nets. All the signs of a normal village life, but tense expectation hangs in the air. Chief Sull, a heavyset aged mongrel, slowly shuffles his way toward you. The hair on his head grows in limp, wispy strands, and his face has a distinctly rat-like appearance with pronounced teeth, and you hear a rattling sound in his chest with every breath he takes. The police. You know the song? One of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataracts, while the other gleams with moisture. Uplanders. End times are upon us, indeed. Is he drunk? Chief Sull, we found the angel sword. It totally just said it, so I don't have to make a decision, right? And we found the one who can wield it. Land points at you. He had a vision, and now the angel's sword together with the light of heaven are somehow inside him. Gather the tribe, anyone who can hold the weapon. The young ones are still active. We can go save them. Oh, maybe she was like, don't even go to him and just like walk past. I bet I didn't see where to go. Sull raises his hand with ragged, broken fingernails. Ah, Lan. Oh, okay, they don't believe him. Ah, Lan, always dreaming, always talking. You're too hasty for your own good. It's going to get you in trouble. He eyes me up and down, sexually. An uplander with the light of heaven. That's too good for us. Don't mind. Our kind don't have good things happen. There's always a catch. Such a negative outlook. Lan trusts people because he likes to believe. Isn't that right, Lan? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light. Throughout the game, you will occasionally encounter colored options marked as associated with a specific mythic path. These are dialogue branches that embody the spirit of a particular manifestation of mythic powers. In the early stages of the game, these options must be selected in order to gain the opportunity to set out on the corresponding mythic path. Once your mythic path is set, unique alternatives inaccessible to other mythic paths will become available to you. Is there only 2? Yeah, right? Chaotic. Lan is mistaken we didn't find the sword. Is there someone else from the surface here? Lawful. Well, you know what I gotta do, bros. Paladin. Makes it easy. Requires angel mythic path. Reveal the light of heaven. Lan speaks the truth. Oh, that spider lady's gonna be mad. The heavenly flame flares to life at your unspoken command. Bright, pure dancing with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam passing through stained glass. The mongrels abandon their tasks and stare transfixed. The light is bright but not blinding. It is warm, but its warmth is soul deep. I'm gonna go soul deep, girl. You performed a lawful action. Sol is silent for a while. Tears are streaming down his wide, pale face, but the old man doesn't even care to wipe them away. So it's true, the angel did not forsake us. No, he came back from the dead. He came to save our children. Lan gives you a nod of thanks. The scaled half of his face is indifferent, but the human half is visibly relieved. Lizard brain. But as if he wasn't sure all this time you would support him. Windowog hisses at you like an angry cat. Dirty bitch. See these fishermen and these hunters, these husks of men and women, their blood will be on your hands. We have the blessing of angels. We will survive and help the young tribesmen. That's right. Idiot. You see a bright light and now you think even the maze is no match for you. That's right. You always think the worst, Windu. We're not on our own in this anymore. We've got allies. Well, a couple at least, but one good fighter's worth 10 bad ones. You have the right of it, land, but we're nethers. We're going to wait. I sent a messenger to summon all the tribes. It will take time, yes. Like Michael Scott. But they will all come. They will all come for the light. Wait, land. Wait, uplanders. Rest a while in one of our huts. Our home is your home. Would you like us to get you a speech therapist? Land sighs. All right, Chief. Understood. Let's hope that a few hours isn't the difference between life and death for those kids. If they ask me what took us so long, I'll tell them you did it. You slurring bastard. Windowug only greets her teeth in silence. This chick's gonna be a problem. I'm glad I didn't give her that padded armor. Combat victories and other achievements give your character experience points. After accumulating a certain amount of experience, a character gains a new level. Do we just level up? Nice. It allows them to take a new class or raise their level in one of the classes they already possess, and also gives other advantages such as increased hit points. Thank you. Are we just sitting there now? 1,000 experience for that. Thank you. Hey, buddy, what are we doing? I want to ask a few questions. Tell me about the mongrels. Well, we're the Crusaders under the ground, the children of the First Crusaders. The world wound touches everyone. Look at us. We are all marked by it. The uplanders didn't make it. They drove us down here, but we have a secret. His one good eye twinkles slyly. We're waiting. When the shield maze falls, that is the end of our lives down here. We will go to the surface to fight. Until then, we don't. Our place is here. Tell me about Windowog. Windowog, our beauty, our huntress. Who is more skilled than Windowog? They are braver fighters, yes, but brave doesn't mean skilled. She is the only one to go into the maze and come out. The others listen to everything she has to say. Tell me about Lan. He makes a vague gesture. He's not one of us. Not one of us. His father was one of us, but his mother, no. He was a lizard. They took him to the surface. They ruined him as a child. Then they came back, but he wasn't one of us. A good hunter, yes, but he feels trapped down here. But he can't go up there either. He's not safe. He won't last long. He wouldn't last long. Thank you for your answers. What are you gonna do now? He's like, I'm just gonna go have some soup. The messenger is swift. He'll rally the tribish, all of them. The angel's light is with us, so we will follow it. Now, you go rest, eat. Can I just clarify? Are we uplanders? Prisoners? Are we uplanders? Prisoners or guests here? Have you drawn weapons against us? No. Have you killed us? Have you stolen our food? No. Guests. I want to look around here. Oh. I want to look around here. Oh, that's all we had. All right. I'm going to call it here. 12:22. I'm enjoying it. It's pretty good. I like it. To everyone that's hanging out with me, welcome back to my first stream in 6 months. I will be back regularly. I'm going to try to adhere to my old schedule. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9:30 p.m. I'll try to do some bonus ones on the weekend if I can. But thank you all. Hill Home, thank you for the raid. It's awesome. Trouble, Dr. Awkward, I gotta get all the names here. Andro, thanks for the subscription. Cap Drago. I'm gonna forget somebody. Thank you all for coming. This was awesome. My first stream back. I'm so excited to be back. I hope to see you on Friday. We'll play some more Pathfinder, but I'm gonna call it here. I hope you have a good night. I'm gonna go try to sleep at least for like an hour. Then the baby's gonna wake up, but that's fine. I'll see you guys on Friday. Thanks for coming. I'll see ya. I'm out. Bye-bye.